Well, Boise State's first home game is this weekend, and we are all excited to cheer on the Broncos at home in Albertson Stadium. But as college football goes, you know, some of our favorite players from the past seasons may have graduated and are no longer sporting the blue and orange. So we got with us Jay Tust here in studio to give us some updates and lowdowns on what to expect this season. I just want to say thank you because I know you are a busy man. You got your flip-flops on, you got your shorts, you were just out shooting, and then you ran in here to make sure that we could all be updated. So thank you.
Hey, it's a lifestyle, to be honest with you. And yeah, just got done at practice, the final one before the first home game of the season. Going to go talk to the players here in just a little bit. So the anticipation building for Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, super exciting. Okay, so tell us about some of the games, because I know that they've already played, right? They played some away games. They're going to be home for the first time. How did those first games go, and where are we at?
They're two polar opposites, to be honest with you, Melissa. So one you kind of want to forget about. The other one probably couldn't have gone much better for the Boise State football team. The season opener in Corvallis was a tough one. They struggled right out of the gates. They had to pull their starting quarterback. The good news is, over the week between the first game and the second game, they found their rhythm. They were able to respond. Hank Bachmeier was much better down in Albuquerque against New Mexico. Boise State went down, blew out the Lobos 31-14. The defense played outstanding. I think that's going to be the hallmark of this team. A local kid, Bora High School, George Tarlis, right?
My alma mater.
Exactly.
Nice.
Two and a half tackles for loss last week. They got a really good defense, and I think that's going to kind of carry them through the season.
All right. So kind of an exciting start to the season then, where we had a little bit of an upset at first, but then a huge comeback.
Trending in the right direction.
Okay, I like that. Trending in the right direction for it this weekend. Are there any key players that we should be kind of keeping an eye on for this season? You kind of already mentioned one.
Hey, we love the hometown kids, right? So George Tarlis, number 44, plays on the defensive line. He is a entertaining character. Keep an eye on him. Number 0, J.L. Skinner. He is their NFL caliber safety. Missed last week's game with a little bit of an injury. Seems like he's trending back in the right direction as well. Keep an eye on him and on offense. Everybody always pays attention to the quarterback. Hank Bachmeier, number 19. Number 24, George Halani is an outstanding running back. And they got this little guy. Number 2, a true freshman, Ashton Genty. He's going to be a household name as we progress through the season. He has done big things so far for this football team.
Jay gave his predictions. All right, Ashton, huh? Okay, I'm going to hold you to it. I'm going to remember that one. All right, so also, though, too, we've had some players in the past that have graduated, some even moving on to the NFL, which is super exciting. So catch us up on that.
Yeah, so about a half dozen guys are getting an opportunity to play in the NFL right now and make a lot of money doing it. Some names that you're not going to necessarily hear as household names, Charles Leno Jr. and Ezra Cleveland. They play on the offensive line. Those guys don't get a lot of limelight, but they are two of the best Broncos in the NFL right now. Ezra plays for the Minnesota Vikings, which is also where Alexander Mattison plays. That is a little bit more of a familiar name that people know. He's a backup running back, one of the best in the NFL right now. He's in the final year of his rookie contract. I expect the team is going to go out and pay him to be their starting running back at this point in time next year. Outside of that, Khalil Shakir, right? He just graduated from Boise State. He's with the Buffalo Bills. Didn't play week 1, but they love him out there in Buffalo. And the cool thing about that, we might be watching Khalil in February. What's in February? The Super Bowl. Right now, the Bills are one of the best teams in the NFL and kind of one of the odds-on favorite to hoist the Lombardi Trophy at the end of the year. So
no kidding.
It would be cool to see Khalil playing on the biggest stage the NFL has to offer in February.
Okay, all right. So we got some awesome things happening nationally from our potato roots, if you will, right here at the Broncos Stadium. Okay, so now we have our first home game coming up this Saturday. Are there other home games in addition to this one that we really should be circling kind of on the calendar and be looking forward to coming?
I think everybody's excited about the season opener because it's the season opener, or the home opener, right? But there are 3 games the Bronco Nation will not want to miss at Albertson Stadium. The first one's coming up on September 30th. San Diego State rolling into town. There's just kind of a natural rivalry. 2 of the best teams in the Mountain West colliding on the blue. Then just a few days later, on October 8th, Fresno State rolls into town. Jake Haener, best quarterback in the Mountain West. Sorry, Hank, but Jake's phenomenal. He's going to be worth the price of admission. And then November 5th, BYU rolling into the blue. BYU's moving to the Big 12. We don't know the next time Boise State and BYU will play again.
Really?
So this is the final time on the calendar for sure, and it's November 5th on the blue. Bronco Nation's not going to want to miss that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a big game because, as we know, there's a lot of BYU fans here too in Idaho. So
and you come for the games, but there is some entertainment, some really entertaining funny person, kind of like carries the energy throughout, the stoppage of play. I can't remember her name, but you'll know her when you see her. She's a familiar face.
Thank you, Jay. Yes, we announced it yesterday here on the show. Joey from I-1027 with Joey and Lauren in the morning. He and I are going to be co-hosting the at-home game. So we're going to be the tiny little people down on the blue turf trying to get your attention while you're standing in line at concessions. Thank you, Jay. Really appreciate it. I know you got to get out the door to catch up with all those players as well to get ready for your hard work you'll be doing covering all the games.
You got it.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Everyone stick around. We got